All right, hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Trading Bitcoin with your host, Tone Vays. I'm trying to do this a lot earlier in the day. Got a lot of Australian fans that love my videos earlier, but this is great for the US time, and we are going right to the charts. No announcements today. So we are all good to go right into charting. Still haven't been able to find the time to do a Q&A. I will do my best. Maybe tomorrow, private Q&A. And I got to do a public one over the weekend, maybe. Okay, here we go. Actually, nothing's changed. Just watched yesterday's video. Maybe I'll take a few questions. This will be a lightning round. Weekly chart did not break last week's high. It still has a piece of resistance. We are doing good on the MRI. Still about 4 to 5 more weeks before an MRI top. That would be nice. Moving averages are all bullish. The 4-day Consensio chart is looking bullish as well. We are fully allocated at 100%. I don't have that much of a concern. I need to turn on moving averages. And there they are. We are below the 3-period moving average, but that's okay. I think that this 4-day period has actually a good opportunity to get back above the 3-period moving average. We did not really break the low of last candle's low. If next candle is a down candle breaking the 3 prior lows, it would be something of concern and warrant a lower than a 100% allocation. But for now, all business as usual. Daily chart. I was expecting this pullback to last till the end of the month and take us down as low as 53,000. More realistically, take us down into approximately 54,000. Should have probably done it this way because clearly that's where the moving average is going to be, as the moving average is rising very, very quickly. I'm liking the fact that the 128 is imminently going to cross the 200-day. That to me is important because after that day, all the moving averages become bullish according to Consensio. Right now, the daily chart puts me in a cash position, not bullish, not bearish. But if tomorrow's candle gets above today's candle, that gets us a green star. And that would get us very close to this line. And I am using this line as the breakout line. I'm going to use the high of the MRI top candle, because if we can get above this line, I see very little probability that this top will hold. But once we get above this $64,000 line on a sustained basis or end of close, like a 24-hour average basis, I'm going to anticipate this top to fall in short order, and up and up and up and up we go. So the daily chart, while neutral, is certainly leaning bullish. This is the 1-hour chart. The 1-hour chart does have MRI support. We just broke a moving average. The 1-hour chart does look bearish, but as long as these lows hold, the lows of 60,000 hold, it looks good. I'm liking this bounce right now off of the MRI support line. If this bounce holds and the 1-hour chart, as you can see, has a clear downtrend, that was a lower high, that was a lower high, that was a lower low, and this is a lower low. Once we break this, yes, I'll probably do it this way. Once the hourly chart gets above the prior swing high, this top is in serious danger. I mean, they're going to fall like dominoes. But the hourly chart just needs to get us back above 63, and we're good to go. 4-hour chart. See, the 4-hour chart is different. The 4-hour chart needs to get above the prior swing high. And that is 63.5. Not that much of a difference. Just $500. GBTC. GBTC premium is starting to get borderline respectable again. We had an MRI top. It's in consolidation. Once Bitcoin price breaks out one more time, I expect to see this GBTC premium start to evaporate, which is good for current GBTC holders because they will be making extra money on their positions. MRI top on the weekly oil play. I do think this is a short-term top, 1 to 4 candle correction, maybe as low as $75 a barrel, and then up over $100 we go. I am fairly confident in that. I still have hopes that gold breaks to a new all-time high by end of year. And right now on gold, I am waiting for a clean break of the prior swing highs, which are currently sitting at 1,800, let's say $45, $50. Once we go above that, shouldn't take long to break the next high at 1,900. Then the MRI resistance at about 19.3, 19.4. Where are we here? 1966. And after that, shouldn't take long to get above 2,000. S&P, wow, what a crazy bullish day in the S&P. This is the MRI top candle. I do believe the S&P will top here. This is the kind of top to take your profit on. I would be taking my profit here. If I was long the S&P 500, I would trust the MRI top. I would not go long tomorrow, no matter what happens tomorrow. And then if it's still rising the day after tomorrow, I would consider going back into a long position one more time. But this is a take profit day on the daily MRI, weekly MRI. The weekly MRI is still bullish. So if you are a longer term trader on a bigger scale, you can certainly hold on to that bullish position in the S&P because the weekly is not ready to top yet. And I've been saying for a long time, this is a very long channel. It's a very long channel. You have to go back to 2015, the last time we touched the top of this channel. And we're going to touch the top of this channel again. Top of this channel is at 5,000. We can touch it probably next year. I am pretty damn bullish on the S&P, and the probability of us breaking out of the channel to the upside and the S&P 500 going up to say 10,000 points after it breaks 5,000 points is very probable because inflation. All right, I'm going to do your live chat. I mean, no conferences yet. Probably next week. We're going to put the next financial summit up on sale. We are in talks with the hotel in the Dominican Republic, and that's where we will try to do the next one. And after that, it'll be back to Bali. Hopefully, we are sticking to countries with the least vaccine mandate. And if Bali doesn't get their shit together, we will not be going back to Bali. And we will go to Mexico. So we go to where there is some remnants of freedom, and they don't ask you for your medical history, which is why Dominican Republic is great. Okay, I'm going to take a quick peek at your live chat. I got that done in under 10 minutes, which is good. So I have 5 minutes left. I want to keep these fairly short. I see my name in the live chat a couple of times. Tone, what were the inputs you had for the Arun indicator? I've been trying to use it for months. So it's 25. So if you go to tonevays.com, you can go to Learn Trading. And if you find the Arun indicator in my free Learn Trading section, just click on the Arun, okay? And it will take you to stockcharts.com, which is where I actually learned how to trade. I didn't learn from here. I mean, I learned from professionals. This was the only website that was around in the early 2000s that would teach people how to trade. And you can see and they do all of these indicators by hand as well. So you can see that the parameters were 25. And they show them to you right here. It's, where are they here? Oh, they're not showing them to you there. Oh, that sucks. Anyway, so you can see it here. And you can see the formula for the Arun. And the parameters are 25. Okay, I can also pull it up. I should have it in the S&P, right? Right, there they are. It's just one parameter, 25. It's my parameter. Okay, those of you that are interested in something a little more advanced for your trading education, you can check out Products and Services on-demand videos. I have recently dropped my prices in anticipation of Black Friday. coming to you a month early. And here you are, the reduced prices of the Tone Vays Education Series, also Tyler Jenks's Education Series, and of course the MRI indicator itself, which also has been reduced by 25% for the Black Friday early sale. If you are interested in this, go ahead and check that out. We're going to bring you another understanding Bitcoin sooner than later. The conference was too good, and the videos will be published soon. Okay, next. CME is on par 2 spot. There's almost no contango thoughts. That's a good thing. That means that the price that Bitcoin is fairly valued. How do you have a math degree but get no math? I don't know what that means. I have 2 math degrees, sure. Thoughts on a 3-day printing an MRI top? Yeah, I saw that. I was playing around with this. The 3-day does have an MRI top. I don't really have a lot of thoughts on this. It's a 3-day MRI top. Oh, I do have a lot of thoughts on this. It's a 3-day MRI top in consolidation. That is a bullish indication. To me, this is bullish. Look at Tesla. Sure. Why not? Oh my God. Holy shit. Wow. I had no idea. None. Right, so here's how the MRI works. I don't have stars on this set. You can add stars. Close condition, first candle, extreme condition, prior candle. Boom. So you're in a bullish Tesla trade. We have no idea what's coming next, right? We have no clue what's coming next, right? The green stars are an indication that there is a potential for a bullish trade on Tesla. We're in the middle. So here's another green star. We're in the middle of an MRI. I love the fact that we are breaking consolidation to new all-time highs. You can even draw this as a triangle. Works very, very well. Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful. $50. That's it. Just $50. It's not a lot. Still a nice trade though, right? Boom, you pop right there. You're in the middle of an MRI. Now what happens? You hit an MRI top. This candle is very similar to the S&P candle. Look at that. Look at the S&P. Okay. Boom. Bullish candle. Tesla. Bullish candle. Well, what do? You can take profit, but it closed bullish. No concern. You may or may not take profit. Look what happens the next day. You got to take your profit. You have to. I'm taking my profit next day. I'm not going to mess around with this. Next day, I'm taking profit. I never go long on continuation after the candle continuing after the MRI top. What happened next candle? Okay, nothing. Nothing happened next candle. But look at the next candle. Bam, green star candle. Okay. Now, when did the green star show up? Okay, the green star would have shown up because I know the parameters, right? So if you look at the parameters, oh, wrong parameters. Trend change close condition, first candle. Trend change extreme condition, prior candle. Okay, so that's first candle. Okay, first candle, we need to be above the close. Okay, I'll probably give you another option. It'd be like the open or close, the higher of the two for the uptrend, right? So this green star would have shown up if this candle is trading above the close of first candle. Okay, but this is after display reversal star after MRI top. So it's actually, this is an MRI top. So I need one more. I like doing it this way. See, you have more choices. This is last candle. Last candle means the MRI top candle. That's the one I like. Okay, that's the close condition. Then there's the extreme condition. The extreme condition, I like prior candle. Okay, you can set biggest candle. You can set biggest candle means this candle needs to trade above the ultimate top, which was right there. That's the biggest candle. Last candle means the MRI top candle. That's the last candle in the prior series. First candle means the candle with a 1 on. And prior candle means the candle before. So my favorite version, and this doesn't have to be your favorite, in this case, after an MRI top, is last candle plus prior candle. Okay, so what does that mean? That means that this green star shows up, and assuming we did the math right in the back end, when this candle is trading higher than the prior candle's high, and also higher than the MRI tops candle close, not high, but close. So this green star would have shown up right there. Boom. They're almost at the same price. But you can see how the close is a little bit higher than the swing high. And that's when the green star shows up. This is when I'm confident that, you know what, this MRI top was supposed to lead to a 1 to 4 candle correction, maybe even a bear market, who the hell knows. But at this moment, I am confident that we're going higher. And this is where I'm confident in entering my next bullish trade. I don't care how much it went up. I don't care that we're up like 1,000%. It doesn't matter. The TA says green star shows up the moment you break this purple line. It is possible to go long. Where's my stop loss? Well, my stop loss would probably be either below these swing lows. Come on, give me a, like below these swing lows, or, you know, covering the gap, something like that. It doesn't matter. It's already a break-even stop loss. Okay, and now we got a few more days to go. So I'm not even exiting this trade yet. If I was in it, I didn't know this happened. If I was in it, I would wait for the MRI top, and then hell yeah, I would get out. The second consecutive MRI top could be huge. All right, I've already stayed on longer than I should. I'll glance at your questions real quick, but I'm not going to pull up any other charts. Do you know there are fake tones in the comments giving WhatsApp numbers? Yes, there are fake. There are so many fake tones that if I actually, you know, had to manage fake tones, that would be a full-time job, and you would never see another video. So please be smart. I do not give away my phone number. In fact, it's very hard to get my phone number. And if you get scammed by a fake tone, I'm sorry, but you have to be smarter than that. See, the problem is that YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, they don't give a shit. They don't give a shit about fake. They don't give a shit if you get scammed. And I'll tell you why they don't give a shit if you get scammed. Facebook, YouTube, they don't care if you get scammed. I'll tell you why. Prior to the last 5 years ago, they would outsource the policing of people being scammed to the banking system, because the only way to scam other people is through credit cards or bank wires. And it was the bank's job to police this. The social media platforms never had to police fake accounts due to the banking system policing transactions. They still have, you know why Facebook and YouTube and Instagram and Twitter are clueless about Bitcoin. Yes, even Twitter. Twitter is clueless about Bitcoin. I don't care what Jack Dorsey says. They're clueless about Bitcoin. And the reason I know this is because they don't understand that fake accounts are scamming people for money because of Bitcoin. If they understood that, they would have algorithms to prevent fake people on their platforms scamming other people through crypto. And they still haven't figured it out. I am one of the few people that is not a fan of Jack Dorsey. I'm not. I don't think he's good for the space. I don't. Because I think he can do a lot more good by actually doing his job as Twitter CEO, which he doesn't do. Like, I don't know what he does, but he's not doing his job as Twitter CEO at all. So, yeah, I'm not a fan. All right, guys, that's it for me. I did my little rant on about Twitter. The day these platforms actually care about their users not being scammed through crypto is the day they're actually going to have some algorithms that ban fake accounts of real popular people. What do I think of Dorsey's inflation tweet? It's funny. I was just like debating this with Da Vinci. Hyperinflation is not the result of too much money printing. Too much money printing is the result of bad politics. When you have bad politics, it leads to the last resort the politicians have, which is print money for themselves. That's it. So I never thought the United States can go into hyperinflation until I watched what happened in the 2020 election. I'm not going to say what happened in the 2020 election because I have this YouTube channel banned. But the way the 2020 election was won is going to lead to hyperinflation. That's it. It's going to lead to hyperinflation because America will split into two countries. And that will lead to hyperinflation because people will lose respect for the currency. Just like in Venezuela, just like in Zimbabwe, these are political events. And political events cause people to lose faith in the politics and therefore lose faith in the economy of their set country. And this happens domestically and internationally. And no one wants your currency anymore because the politics have collapsed. The politics are not respected. And that leads to hyperinflation. Printing too much money in a society that is happy will never lead to hyperinflation, ever. That's why it didn't matter how much money the United States printed prior to the 2020 election. It didn't matter. It was irrelevant. But now the respect is lost and hyperinflation is coming. And very few people understand. All the former Soviet Union republics ended up in hyperinflation because of politics. Venezuela, like all of that. Like, do you think Turkey's in hyperinflation because of they print too much lira? No, they're hyperinflation because of politics. It's always politics. That's the cause of hyperinflation. Hyperinflation is the end result of bad politics, not money printing politics. Politics. MRI and CME futures. Maybe next time, guys. I need to get going. Thank you all so much for watching and talk to you all on